Welcome to another Guerilla Sports Daily. I'm Liv Moods, and today, this Guerilla Sports Daily is presented by Trusted American Mortgage. Trusted American salary-based mortgage consultants want to get you into a better interest rate and lower your monthly payments. Just head to trustedamerican.com to see how they can help you save some money today.
Hello and welcome in.
Please do not leave your luggage unattended on the station.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to another Guerilla Sports Daily. I am your host for this wonderful Friday, Liv Moods. I'm actually here every Friday, so if you're ever wanting to hear what I've got to say on a Friday morning, make sure you come over here and hang out with us at Guerilla Sports. Give us a follow on all things social. We have you covered in every single department here. I want to talk a little bit about the local sports, the Denver sports, our very favorite teams here in the Mile High City. First, we'll start with the team that I'm probably the most unfamiliar with, which is the Colorado Avalanche. Sending them all my love. I really, really need to be a little bit of a better hockey fan. Typically, I jump on the bandwagon as soon as the playoffs start because playoff hockey, I will say, is very electric. However, I don't watch hockey on a consistent enough basis. I do know this, the Colorado Avalanche, fourth in the Central Division, and they just played. I'm looking up their games now. I believe it was the Utah Hockey Club. They played yesterday. What an interesting mascot, if you will, the Hockey Club. I actually kind of like it. Sounds pretty smooth, but took them on. Unfortunately, fell short. 4-1 Utah. They actually play again tomorrow against the Predators. Do hockey teams have the best mascot names? I actually think they might. And that is coming from someone who doesn't really follow hockey or watch hockey consistently. However, I will say I do like the names so far. So our Avalanche team looks like they were on the road for a little bit earlier in the week, came back home to play the Utah Hockey Club. And tomorrow they will have another home game, match, whatever. They'll be back at home and then they hit the road again. Very similarly to the Denver Nuggets, I feel like hockey teams have a very long year. So what we get from these hockey teams early on in the season may not be the way that things end. Let's go back to that Denver Nuggets team that we just flashed up on the screen. This Nuggets team is taking on the Clippers. So help me God, we have faced the Clippers twice already this season and fallen short. Yes, we have let Norman Powell just go ballistic from the three-point line. It is beyond me, but this Nuggets team has fallen short twice, both on the road and at home to start their season after falling short to OKC. Just not good stuff around here. A lot of people talking about this Denver Nuggets team. Heard something this morning on the radio from a Guerilla Sports member. Nikola Jokic potentially out of shape. Oh my gosh. Can't even trade for Jamal right now. I completely understand that. He just got paid. What's going on with the Denver Nuggets? It is a very long season, but it is a very stressful one at this point in time. And in just a little bit, we're going to get into the NBA Cup stuff, but I want to toss to my friend Ruben, who's actually in the room with me. He's been like a little secret agent spy over there, all quiet. Ruben, let's talk Denver Nuggets for 2 seconds.
Let's do it.
How are you feeling? Did you hear the rumor that they are saying Nikola Jokic is out of shape?
Nikola Jokic out of shape?
That's what they said.
I think Nikola Jokic plays the most minutes out of everybody. How is that even possible?
It's true.
That is like the worst statement of all time.
It's true.
Nikola Jokic out of shape. He has literally been playing basketball for so long now. Went to the Olympics, is the leading scorer, rebounder, assist in this team. If that to me is out of shape,
I want to be out of shape then.
Wait until he gets into shape. Then the NBA is going to be in real trouble. If they're in trouble now, imagine when he gets in shape. Oh boy.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. I think that, out of shape, is that subjective? Is it because you don't like the way he looks? Let's get down to business here, because Ruben makes a great point. To play 40, that's like the minimum, it seems. 40 minutes in a basketball game almost every other night and have very little time to rest. I'm not sure you can do that if you're out of shape. I want to make sure this microphone's not rubbing all over. Yeah, it was kind of getting close to the skin there. Okay, so Denver Nuggets, struggle bus for sure. This is going to be a tough year. Hopefully they can keep pushing. The Denver Broncos, however, shout out Denver Broncos. They had a bye week this past weekend, which was chef's kiss. It was so nice to have a breather from stressing out every Sunday. Now, They will face the Colts this coming weekend, this Sunday. And the Colts are the team just behind the Denver Broncos in the AFC to hopefully make a playoff push. So this game does matter. The rest of the games matter, okay? They're going to face some pretty tough competition. After the Colts, they'll face the Chargers on now a Thursday night football game. It got flexed to a Thursday night. That's a division rivalry right there. And the Chargers and Broncos fighting to be, number 2 in the AFC West. I get it. The Chiefs, they're 1. I don't want to talk about them. I can't stand them. But we will face the Chiefs at the very end of the season at home in Broncos country. Oh, I can just see it now. The Broncos tasted blood against the Chiefs this season. Now they're going to play them at home. It's going to be a fantastic game. And then in between those two division opponents, we've got the Bengals, who most talented loser in the NFL. They're a great football team despite their record. It doesn't make any sense to me. Joe Burrow now dealing with some personal issues. 1, his house did get broken into, but also 2, his sneaky link was exposed. That's the truth. I'm not being a hater. It's just the truth. Okay, so he's dealing with a lot. Hopefully the Broncos can win out the rest of the year. I would be one happy girl. I'm already happy with this Broncos team. Garrett Bowles signed an extension here in the Mile High City. It's all good stuff. At least one of my teams is surviving and thriving, okay? And our Colorado Buffaloes playing in the Alamo Bowl. Yes, I've actually danced in the Alamo Bowl before as a TCU showgirl. Very fun. The San Antonio River Rock, very, very fun. I'm very excited for the Buffs here. Obviously would have loved to have seen them in a playoff spot, but couldn't make that happen. That's fine. So they are going to play in the Alamo Bowl. Very excited. And I think right around the corner here, we should be finding out that Travis Hunter is the Heisman winner. Oops, did I just say that? Yes, I did. I did, because to me, it's no competition. Genty's been great. Congrats to him. You know what, Genty? You've been so great. Hear me when I say, Genty, Ashton Genty, I don't believe the Heisman trophy is yours. I apologize. I just think Travis Hunter is doing some very unique and insane things, and he deserves to be rewarded for them. However, Genty, I would love to have you in the Mile High City. Yeah, our running game, not so hot. I think you'd be great. So if you want to come on over to Denver, you and I personally, we can chat about it. I can have you on the show. You can tell me why you think you deserved Heisman. I love that. You really do, though. I mean, this is a tough race, and truly, 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 Travis Hunter playing 2 positions, I think, is what sets him apart from Genty. It really could go either way, and I would be happy. I'm mostly being funny here. But Genty, if you want to be a Denver Bronco, I'm not going to be mad at you for it. Not even close. So we'll figure out what's going on with the Heisman. Hopefully we'll have some content for you this weekend to keep you updated on the things that we know, and we'll share them with you. Okay, moving on. We've got some things to talk about here. And I'm going to bring Ruben back. First of all, can we get a shout out to our producer in the back? I think he's going to show himself and give himself a little wave here. There he is. Oh, yes. He has to deal with me every single morning when I am off the coffees, when I'm freaking high-strung, crazy woman. And you know what? Speaking of coffee, I actually think we have some new friends in the building, in the Guerilla Sports building. And I know you're probably sitting there saying, Liv, I want to be a Guerilla Sports friend. Well, come on. We've got a very large friend group here, and we're adding to it 7 Brew Coffee, new to Denver. We went and checked it out. Our very own Jesse Montano. This is now our friend. We are sponsored by 7 Brew Coffee. And apparently, I have not had it yet, and I am a coffee freak. I have not had it yet, but our friend Jesse Montano, our lead abs reporter here in the Guerilla Sports building, did check it out, and here's what he's got to say. Let's see.
Hey everybody, Jesse Montano, Guerilla Sports out here paying a visit to our great friends up at 7 Brew in their newest location here in Firestone, Colorado, right at I-25 and Highway 119. And it's an absolute vibe up here. This is not your standard coffee experience. Drive through, walk up, delicious coffee drinks. You guys know me. I'm not a huge coffee drinker. There was like 3 different things. And I was like, can I get some more of that? Delicious energy drinks. Come and check them out. Just opening, and it's going to be packed up here. This is the future of coffee. I can tell you guys that right now. Ton of fun. I-25, Highway 119. Come check out 7 Brew, their newest location here in Colorado.
Woo! I'm checking it out. Yes, I am. I don't need any more coffee. I really don't, but I want to check it out. And I actually just asked Ruben, I'm like, how far is Firestone from here? He's like, it's 45 minutes. Will I drive 45 minutes for a coffee? Yes, I will. That's the thing about it. So if you guys are near and or you're road tripping and or you just have 45 minutes and you want to drive to get yourself a good coffee, go do it, please. 7 Brew, shout out to you guys. We appreciate you. We love you. I want to talk a little bit of NBA Cup, and I'm going to bring Ruben in for this conversation here. But let me set the stage, okay? There's a couple things I want to talk about as it pertains to the NBA Cup. One being, why did we start the NBA Cup? Okay, I would like to think that there were some enticing features about the NBA Cup that could drive some viewership, right? Get some people that normally don't like the NBA, normally don't follow the NBA, get them involved, get their eyeballs on the game, right? That was the goal. Well, too bad, so sad for you. NBA Cup viewership down 10% through group play after a year that saw double-digit increases. Nobody cares anymore. They don't care. Once they saw the Los Angeles Lakers dousing their bodies in champagne over a banner for the NBA Cup, it was a wrap. You could have just packed it up right then and there, okay? The deal is, I think this was an exciting thing. The courts are different. They're cool colors, right? We're doing different things. There's some money incentives for these players. However, the other piece that I want to get Ruben's opinion on here is teams that don't qualify for the NBA Cup knockout rounds get an extended break. So why the F would you want to make it to the knockout round? I'm just saying. How many games are in an NBA season? How many flipping games are in an NBA season? These NBA players are exhausted. I'm exhausted just watching them and talking about them, okay? The NBA Cup finalists get a little bit less rest than those who are not finalists. Why would you want to be a finalist? I'm genuinely asking. These players have enough money. Why would you want to be an NBA Cup finalist if you get less rest? Ruben, thoughts on this craziness?
Listen, the only reason the NBA Cup exists is obviously, like you said, to get more viewership. But in general, overall, the NBA viewership just outside of the NBA Cup is down like 28% from last year, which is even worse than it was the previous year. So year over year, the viewership has gone down. So, I mean, like you said, if I was an NBA team, but also if I was a player on a young player on an NBA team headed to Las Vegas, I think I would be very excited because my rookie contract is only about $2 million, but an extra 500,000, why not?
Right? Yeah.
But if you're a contending team, like say the Nuggets, who, well, not right now, but but if you are a contending team and want to contend, why would you want to? I would prefer the extra practice time, just like the Nuggets had this past week. Get some extra practice time because you don't normally get it in the regular season. So
right.
Like you said, what's the point of it if it's going to detriment your team later in the season? Kind of like what happened to Indiana and the Lakers after their matchup. Like they were horrific after that because they exerted so much energy in the middle of the season, and they had just a bad stretch of just 2 weeks of bad basketball. So
yeah, rest matters, Ruben. It really does. Rest matters, and at the end of the day, I don't play this game. I don't get paid millions of dollars to play this game. So when there's money involved, I'm sure I'd be less tired to play this game. I just, if the viewership's down, this is going to be a situation, in my opinion, where the NBA Cup is going to have to keep figuring out how to top themselves every single year, because it's hard to make a tournament within a league that is brand new. And the only thing that we're really getting is cool colored courts, and honestly, most of which are a flipping headache. I get vertigo. I'm getting nauseated watching this highlighter yellow basketball. It's a lot. So I don't know. In my opinion, as a player, I'd be like, okay, we get some money. Don't really care that much. So anyway, wanted to get Ruben's thoughts there on all of that. Now we have to talk about the elephant in the room. Bill Belichick? ? College coach? ? Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we are entering a new era of Bill Belichick. Okay. Love this for him and love this for UNC. I think it's going to be refreshingly new for Bill. The NFL, pretty cutthroat. And he was one of those coaches that did it so well and stayed with the same team and had such a great, resume. It's like, why the F not? Why the F not? Same could go for a Coach Prime that's going from college to the NFL. Why the F not? You're a great coach. You might as well, right? Very excited for him and his contract that is worth $50 million. Yeah, for him to join Chapel Hill. UNC, North Carolina, Tar Heels, cool. Contains some curious buyout clause and some nice perks. Do you want to know what those nice perks are? Well, if you don't, too bad. I'm reading them anyway. Cool. 3.5 million annual incentives. Wow, must be nice, Bill. I've got some student loans, Bill, if you'd like to take care of those. Thanks. Chapel Hill Country Club membership. This is a bougie man. This is a bougie man. He knows what to do. He says, yeah, I'll come coach your football team, but I'm getting a membership at that golf club or that country club. Please. Thank you. And a $16 million budget for coaching staff. Now this is where we are going to find out just how good Bill Belichick is. How good are you? What coaches are you going to put around you? What people are you going to put around you in a brand new program in college, which you've never coached before, to turn this franchise into a flipping powerhouse? Can he do it? Can he do it? We're about to find out how good of a coach Bill Belichick is without Tom Brady attached. Love to see it. Love to see it. This is going to be fantastic. And we are elevating college football. It's fantastic. I love it. So shout out Bill Belichick for making lots and lots of money. Speaking of college football, though, I want to talk a little bit about Army versus Navy. Okay, this is one of college football's most special rivalries. But this year, it holds more weight. And I'm going to tell you why. Okay. Army, who is 11-1, and Navy, who is 8-3, are both proving that service and academics can help you win in this new era of college sports. Liv, what are you talking about? These two don't participate in NIL or the transfer portal. Huh? And they're 11-1, you say? And they're 8-3, you say? I love this. I love seeing a team who is not in that money grab era. I'm not saying that's a bad era, but they're not in that money grab era. They're in the you're here, you're committed, you do it because you love it, because you want to serve, because you want to study. That's why you're here. I love this. This is so good, especially because they've actually been great. So it's very impressive to me to see what they've been able to do without the NIL money grab BS and without transfer portal. Congratulations to these two. This rivalry has always been special. It's exceptionally special when you see what these other teams are doing that they are not participating in, and they're still performing well. They're still winning football games. They're still doing great things. I love to see it. I'm giving nothing but congratulations to these two teams. This is awesome. And I love that there are still some teams out there that are playing football just because they love it. I love that. That's fantastic. Okay. So we talked Army Navy. We talked Bill Belichick. We talked NBA Cup, okay? Liv Moods is going to talk some baseball. Say what? Say what? But first, I've got to shout out our friends over at Trusted American Mortgage, okay? How would you like to get through the holiday season without having to make a mortgage payment? Liv, don't ask stupid questions. We would love it. Okay, well then head to trustedamerican.com and figure out how they can help you save some money today. They may be able to get you into a better interest rate, lower your monthly payments, and right now they will cover the cost of your appraisal up to a $650 value. Yes, yes, and more yes, okay? So head to trustedamerican.com and see if you qualify to not make any payments until February. I don't make the rules, I just follow them. So head to trustedamerican.com, see if they can help you save some money today. Shout out to our friends at Trusted American Mortgage. Okay, few other things here. Baseball. Liv Moods talking baseball. I know. First, we've got Juan Soto. And I know there's a lot of sad people here. I've been seeing Twitter. They're sad, you know? Record setting. I don't know if I'm going to get through this number without barfing. Record-setting $765 million contract.
Wait, say that again?
What? $765 million contract. This is psychotic behavior. Psychotic, okay? What we're hearing now is the Mets pushed the club beyond its comfort level. You don't say with $765 million flipping dollars. You don't say that you got pushed outside your comfort zone. Well, this is now creating a conversation that the same can likely be said for a now reset economic order across the rest of the MLB. That is a lot of flipping money. I get it. You're great at your sport. Wow. That is a lot of flipping money, okay? Despite being pushed out of their comfort zone, the team and the owner happily did the deal anyway. Does that speak volumes about the player that SOTO is? Yes, it does. And when you're good at what you do, you're in high demand, and that's exactly what's going on here. But $765 million, record-setting. I don't have words. That is nuts. So congratulations to him. But yes, we are finding out they were a little uncomfy with that number. Yeah, you don't say. But they still did it anyway. So good for them. Again, shows the value of acquiring a player like this. Now, in some more unfortunate news here, I hate talking about this kind of stuff. I really do. But it is important to talk about Wander Franco, who, if you guys know or remember, I actually believe on this very show, I talked about Wander Franco when I was in doing a daily on a Friday. His sexual abuse and human trafficking lawsuit. Oh, those two phrases together. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Really, really not great stuff. His lawsuit has been moved to June 2nd, okay? It was previously scheduled to begin in the Dominican Republic on Thursday, but the prosecutors requested a delay because of issues with getting witnesses into court. So we've got some more time before this trial begins, but wow. Hate hearing those two things. When you've got the talent, you've got the platform, you've been given an opportunity that many would kill for, and you are throwing it away for insane behaviors with minors. It's really gross. And it's very sad. And obviously in this time, praying for the victim or victims. I really haven't done enough research on all of this, but anytime you get involved with anything around the sexual abuse situation, I always say, like, I don't even ever want to be in a position where it could be assumed that I did one thing or another. Like, I don't always necessarily agree with the statement of where there's smoke, there's fire. But I do also agree with that statement. So, I hate seeing these athletes put themselves in compromising positions when they've got what some would consider a picture perfect life, right? And obviously that's subjective. And we know that these athletes deal with a lot of things behind the scenes, but pretty unfortunate to see this stuff. It's even more unfortunate because these types of things, these trafficking and these sexual abuse things are still happening. I mean, it's a lot and it's heavy. And I'm obviously praying for the victims and praying for just the criminal justice system to handle this the right way, and justice hopefully will be served in whatever way that looks like. So not my favorite stuff to talk about here, but we had to. Trial was moved. June 2nd is when you can expect that to begin if they can get the witnesses in the courtroom. Okay. I believe that is all for today. Ruben, any final thoughts on all things Nuggets, Avs, Broncos, Buffs, or just life?
I just hope the Nuggets go on a winning streak finally. Like they've been winning one, losing one, winning one, losing one, and then hopefully, we've been talking so much about Jamal Murray. Hopefully he gets himself going, because I'm so tired of complaining about him. I want to talk nice about him, and I can't. There's nothing nice to talk about.
I agree.
Him. So hopefully he gets himself going, because we all know if Jamal Murray gets going, the whole team gets going, and we've seen it time and time again, and it's so frustrating. So hopefully tonight we see. I mean, I don't think he's playing tonight. I think he's dealing with a hamstring or something.
Yeah, no, I'm just excited because I get to see Russell Westbrook keep starting. Mm-hmm. So I'm with it. I love it. That is my choice at the moment. And Ruben's absolutely right. I don't want to keep talking so negatively about this Nuggets team, but right now they're not playing great basketball. And that's just the fact of the matter. And my job is to talk about Nuggets basketball. So if it looks good, I'll be talking positively. If it doesn't look good, I probably won't be. And that's just the fact. So anyways, thank you guys so much for being here with me. Thank you for hanging with me on this wonderful, beautiful Friday. I'm wishing you guys a happy and healthy weekend. And we will be back actually in about 30 minutes. We will be going live for Off Field to talk all things football. So if you're wanting some football talk, make sure you hang out with us at that time, 30 minutes, 11 a.m. Mountain Time. And if not, BK will have you covered on all things Denver Nuggets tonight as the Nuggets take on the Clippers. And then we'll have a Sunday post-game show for the Denver Broncos. These are all things that I will be helping with. So I will see you guys there. If you don't tune in to today, we'll see you maybe Sunday. But much love to you all. Happy Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. This has been another Guerilla Sports Daily presented by Trusted American Mortgage. Head to trustedamerican.com to see how they can help you save some money today. I'm Liv Moods, and we will see you very soon.